We never, ever expected to be homeless. I mean, that never entered our minds. So
I've always,
we've always worked.
My problem was for me, not me. Somebody else beating me up. That's my problem, and I couldn't say to others, somebody beating me up, help me.
Community Action was founded back in 1965 as an organization to address the causes and conditions of poverty in our community. What Community Action does best is we provide services that really give families both the assistance they need, the hope that things can change, and the ability to move into a more self-sufficient life.
I was pregnant, that's why I'm using Opening Doors help and preparate for how to get out from domestic violence situation.
We're kind of scared for the kids and scared for ourselves, and things kind of really were looking pretty dark. And then Community Action helped us out, and that was pretty nice. It kind of got us going a little bit, and gave us a place to stay and kind of helped us get back on our feet.
Often families first come to us presenting one concern that they have. Maybe they called us because they have a really high electricity bill, winter's coming, they're scared it's going to be turned off and they're not going to have heat. It could be a homeless family that ended up at our shelter home and had no idea that there was other assistance available to them, that they could actually get their child enrolled in Head Start. It can happen the other way. We could meet a family who only knows about Head Start, has never heard of Community Action, and they get their child enrolled in the Head Start program, and all of a sudden they realize that there's a whole world of services and people who are concerned about them being successful in their life.
When you go into the shelter, they let you know that they're there to help. You have to help yourself. They're not going to do anything for you. They're not going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. But they give you the
basic stuff that you need, a place to sleep.
And direction. They give you direction.
Something to eat. And
a roof over your head.
I had using Community Action Service a lot. Energy assistance, Opening Door, Out of Shelters program, Hope Spring. Yes.
When a family's in an emergency, we need to work with them to make sure they get the assistance that they need that will stabilize them. But we don't want to stop there, because we know that all the families that we meet have the potential of being successful and move out of poverty. It's not just what Community Action can do directly, but it's how we can connect families and, in a sense, teach them about the resources that are available to them in the community, so they aren't dependent upon Community Action to discover those additional services that can make a big difference.
Now I've got a real steady job that I'm not doing what I did before, but kind of reinvented myself a little bit, and that little bit of help that we received really made that go along a little bit better. And now I think things are looking pretty good.
I didn't have power to stand up by myself, but the Community Action's staff gave me the power I can stand up.
Every day I know that a family's in a better place because of the work that we do. What you have are communities where people are housed and they're not homeless and they're not on the streets. You have children who grow up safer and healthier. You have families who are able to purchase goods and products and support the local businesses. In the end, you're going to see children thriving, families thriving and communities thriving.
Without that in our community, I mean, there would be a lot of people that really would, their families would be split apart and they would have nowhere to go, and, there would be kids in foster homes, not even with their parents. There would be all kinds of terrible stuff that without the help that, community action and other programs bring to the community.
2 years ago, I don't have really nothing, but right now I have many friends as a co-worker or children's teachers, and my students' family call me, teacher, I need your help, and I can give or I can tell what she wants, and that's incredible, make me happy. And 2-3 years later, I'm gonna be a Head Start leader teacher. Yeah, educate myself, and I'm gonna be good teacher.
I'll never forget one day when our office opened and there was a whole line of families seeking energy assistance, and I walked downstairs and there was a man with his young son walking by, and he said, "Son, do you know what this means to us?" And his son looked at him and said, "Dad, no, what does it mean?" He says, "It means when we go home tonight, we can turn on the lights and we're going to finally have heat."